Hello, I am Agent Wolf Hollis, and today I want to bring awareness to, show what happens without, hopefully bring support to, inform about, and why you should support the World Wildlife Fund, also known as the WWF. The WWF is the world's leading independent conservation organization, founded in 1961, and is globally recognized by their mission to conserve nature, protect endangered wildlife, and reduce humanity's environmental footprint by harmonizing human needs with the natural world. Oh, and their iconic giant panda logo. The WWF also helped bring the giant panda from endangered to vulnerable, which helped them avoid extinction. The mission of the WWF is to, quote, conserve and restore biodiversity, the web that supports all life on Earth, to reduce humanity's environmental footprint, and to ensure the sustainable use of natural resources to support current and future generations, end quotes. The values of the WWF are courage, integrity, respect, and collaboration. Here are some extinct animals listed that could have had their extinction prevented if the WWF had been given more support, and for the last one, if they had been around to protect the animal. Number 1. The Spix's macaw. Famously known as the real-life inspiration for Blue in the animated movie Rio, is a rare blue Brazilian parrot. The Spix's macaw measured at 22 inches long and weighed around 10.5 ounces. Even though in the Rio movie they are shown to live in the colorful Brazilian rainforest, they actually lived in a dry, thorny, and semi-arid scrubland in northeastern Brazil. The Spix's macaw's beak is uniquely adapted to break nuts and seeds, allowing them to feed on their softer insides. The Spix's macaw officially went extinct in the wild in 2019, with the last confirmed wild sighting occurring in the year 2000. Number 2. The Chinese paddlefish. Called the water tiger by locals, the Chinese paddlefish was one of the largest and most ancient freshwater fish in the world. It was capable of growing up to 23 feet in length, weighed over 661 pounds, and survived approximately 2,000 million years. It was easily identifiable by its distinct, elongated, paddle-shaped snout. They were an andromorphous species similar to salmon. They would travel thousands of miles up the Yangtze River to spawn before returning to the sea. The species became functionally extinct in 1993, with the last confirmed sighting in 2003. And researchers estimate the species went completely extinct between 2005 and 2010. Number 3. The Christmas Island pipistrelle. Being known as the only echolocating bat on Christmas Island, now the last echolocating bat on Christmas Island, the Christmas Island pipistrelle was a tiny, thumb-sized microbat that weighed around 3 to 4.5 grams, which is the same as a standard U.S. nickel. Pipistrelles were known to emerge for their insect hunts up to 2 hours before other bat species. When they weren't swooping through the canopy for beetles and moths, they preferred snuggling up in the dead foliage under the bark of trees. The species is widely believed to have gone extinct on August 26, 2009, making its sudden disappearance one of the few extinctions documented with an exact final date. Number 4. The splendid poison frog. Like other poison dart frogs, the splendid poison frog wasn't born poisonous. They absorbed their toxins by eating a specialized diet of tiny toxic insects, like mites and ants found on the forest floor. The splendid poison frog exhibited uniparental care, where females would transport their hatched tadpoles individually to small, water-filled pockets in plants. The mother would also return to each tadpole every few days to feed the tadpoles unfertilized, quote-unquote, food eggs, due to these little nurseries having little to no food. Officially declared extinct in 2020, the species was last recorded in the wild in 1992. Number 5. The Pinta Island tortoise. The Pinta Island tortoise was known for its high, saddle-shaped shell, an incredible ability to survive up to a year without food or water, and being a species of the Galapagos giant tortoise native to Ecuador. They were a keystone species on Pinta Island. By eating, trampling, and dispersing seeds, they physically shaped the entire vegetation and landscape. The last tortoise was affectionately nicknamed Lonesome George after a 1950s American television comedian who called himself Lonesome George, with the species going extinct on June 24th, 2012. Although purebred Pinta Island tortoises are considered extinct, recent genetic expeditions to other islands have found young tortoises with strong Pinta ancestry, meaning conservationists might be able to breed back the Pinta Island tortoise one day. If the World Wildlife Fund had been given the proper resources and/or had been around during the time of their extinction, perhaps these wonderful creatures would still be alive. May these wonderful creatures rest in peace. Now, how can we support this organization? Look no further than the websites https://www.worldwildlife.org/support/fundraise/ to turn your passions into purpose, fundraise for wildlife and nature, and https://www.worldwildlife.org/support/advocacy/pandas-ambassadors/ to become a panda ambassador and, quote, make a real lasting impact on the future of our planet, end quote.